Today we're looking at a blue shimmering ink by Nemosine, Blue Snowball Nebula Twinkle, winning the award for one of the longest names of all time. As always, there's timestamps down below so you can skip around, but if you've got the time, I'd appreciate you checking out the entire video. It really does help me out here on the channel. Now, if you'd like, there's links to playlists down in the description where you can check out different blue inks, perhaps some without the shimmer. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Adam, and I'm an ink guy. I get inks, test them, and share the results with you. Now, we always start out with Clairfontaine, Tomoe River, and Rhodia paper to standardize somewhat some of the writing samples. And this first one is 90 GSM Clairfontaine. We have no bleeding, no ghosting. Oh, yeah, do you see how harsh this one is? Holy moly. I'm gonna tilt it so the camera can at least see. The 1.1 has no feather, spread, halo sheen, no shade. It's all going to be eaten up by that shimmer. The extra fine is shimmery, no feather, spread, halo sheen, tons of glitter. The medium is a lot less glittery. No feather spread, halo sheen, no shade, 11 seconds to dry. Sorry, the extra fine dried in 8. That's hard for me to read. I'm going to just keep moving this a little bit. The scrubby for both show a metric butt ton of glitter, and we got it. And the smear test, you could recover it if you smeared while you were writing. To have a range of experience with this ink, the writing samples are done in a Jinhao 159 with a 1.1 stub, Jinhao X 450 with a medium, and a Jinhao X 750 with an extra fine. Then a cross Bailey with a medium nib was inked up, used for a day, and used to take the notes for this video. The second standard paper is 52 GSM Tomoe River. We have no bleeding, no ghosting. The 1.1, oh my god, I have to just keep holding this at an angle so that you can at least see. The shimmer is strong with this one. The 1.1 has no feather spread, halo sheen, no shade, a butt ton, oh shimmer. The extra fine has no feather spread, halo sheen, and a metric butt ton of shimmer, 12 seconds to dry. Medium, no feather spread, halo sheen, no shade. Shimmer, yeah. A bit, just a bit, 18 seconds to dry. The scrubby shows you are going to be covered in shimmer, and you are, but the smear test you could not recover if you smeared while you were writing. I agree with Vita. There's a lot to learn by doing multiple chromatographies. The one on the left is done the way it's supposed to be done. A line of ink is put down, and then it's put in the water immediately for 10 to 15 seconds. And there is a massive amount of glitter that's been placed down on that line right away. It's amazing to see how much glitter they have in this. And looking at this blue that moves up, and then you get this really nice yellow that's mixing in, and what looks like all of these different tones is really just those two colors. The one on the right is let dry for 10 minutes before it's dunked in the water, and that's how you can truly see that it's just the old yellow and blue makes green, even though when you get to just see ink, you really do just see blue, which is pretty interesting. The last standard paper is 80 GSM Rhodia dot pad. We have no bleeding, no ghosting. Oh my god, the glitter. The 1.1 has no feather spread, halo sheen, no shade. Oh, look at the glitter, god darn it. Extra fine has no feather spread, halo sheen, and tons of glitter. 9 seconds to dry. The medium has no feather spread, halo sheen, no shade, and can you say glitter? Yes, you can. 14 seconds to dry. The scrubby shows us we get a ton of glitter, but the smear test says you could probably recover it if you smeared while you were writing. I think it's better in person than it is on camera. Let's let it sit. It's depending on those angles of the lights. Resistance tests are done to see how this ink can be expected to perform on the page, and more importantly, how hard it may be to clean from your pen. The smear is allowed to dry for 3 days before testing it. And the difficulty of this picture, you see how hard it is to actually take a picture of this. It is just so reflective. Most of it goes away, and it looks like it is all glitter. I'm sorry, that's the best picture I could do. Looking at the highlighter, I would not use this in a note-taking situation because you can't read it at all. It really goes all over. Seeing the water spot, though, you do see that most of this is coming up off the paper with only water, and the pen flush isn't doing much more than the water did. Now, the 1/3 bleach solution is completely removing it from the paper, but it really only took water to get this out of my pen, despite the fact that it had 13 pounds of glitter in it. The next writing samples are done on paper that changes up all the time, and this next paper is black and red notebooks. We have no bleeding and no ghosting. The 1.1, look at that, it's kind of an absorbent paper, and it still has a ton of glitter. The 1.1 has no feather spread, halo sheen, or shade. The extra fine is the same tone as the stub, with no feather spread, halo sheen, no shade, because it's all glitter with 7 seconds to dry. The medium is glitter, 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 glitter with glitter and glitter, 11 seconds to dry. The scrubby shows us glitter, 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 glitter. And the smear test says you probably could not recover it if you smeared while you were writing. Glitter, glitter. For the inks tested, the average viscosity was 2.5, with the realm of normal being from 2.1 to 2.9. Nemosine's Blue Snowball Nebula Twinkle has a viscosity of 2.85, making it normal, which is really surprising considering it's mostly glitter being tested. If you're interested in how the tests are done for the viscosity and how the bell curve's made, then there's a link to that video down in the description. But now we're going to take a look at Levenger paper. We have no bleeding, no ghosting. The glitter's getting all over the place. The 1.1 has no feather spread, halo sheen, no shade. It's glittered. The extra fine is just like the stub with no feather spread, halo sheen, no shade, 6 seconds to dry. The medium was only 9 seconds to dry. The thing is, these are all just glittery, glittery, glitter. It's got more glitter than strippers. The scrubby shows glitter. The smear test says you couldn't recover it if you smeared while you were writing. For the inks tested, the average dry time was 17 seconds, with the realm of normal being from 13 to 21 seconds. Nemosine's Blue Snowball Nebula Twinkle has an average dry time of 18 seconds, making it normal, which again is strange because it's mostly glitter that would be already dry on the paper, and yet it took that long. The last writing sample is done on hazel notebook paper. We have no bleeding, no ghosting. Very absorbent paper, holy glitter Batman. Let's just say the extra fine took 4 seconds and the medium took 6 seconds. But the glitter is so strong with this ink that even on absorbent papers, it is glitter heaven for those that want this much glitter. You just don't see any of the ink underneath it. Instead of finding inks that look like Nemosine's Blue Snowball Nebula Twinkle, because how could you find an ink that looks like that? I would prefer to find an ink that complements its color on the page, of the glitter. I went with a nice pink ink. I chose J. Herbin's Rose Cyclamen. So what do I think of Nemosine's Blue Snowball Nebula Twinkle? Holy shimmer shit! All I see is sparkle. With good lighting in a room, the amount of shimmer actually makes it hard to read. I find this painful on my eyes and don't know if I will be able to finish the sample. I'm happy to be cleaning this out of my pen. The little bit of ink and 19 pounds of shimmer. So what nib and pen will give the best writing experience with this ink? First, you better expect a lot of clogging because that's really what I experienced with this ink. And I haven't dealt with that with a ton of the shimmer inks, but this one was just so heavy. You need to use a real fire hose of a super broad nib and make sure it's a pen that you can prime that feed to push the shimmer out of the way because, oh my God, particles everywhere. I hope you got something out of this video, and tomorrow we're going to take a look at KWZ's Midnight Green.